Hello everyone, it's me, Wendy, and I want to do a review on a curling iron I just bought. It's called the Curl Secret Conair. Here it is. It's a pretty neat contraption. I had been thinking about it for over a month, I guess, watching reviews and seeing what other people thought of it before I went out and bought it. I researched like crazy on stuff like this. Anyway, I really like it. I love it, actually. I did my hair like this. Let me just show you. I did my hair this morning at 9 o'clock this morning. It's now 5. It's almost 5, I think. So I've been out in the weather because today it was rainy. It was nasty, heat. Everything in the curl stayed, and that's what I like about it. It gave me volume and it stayed. So usually that's a plus, right? So anyway, I'm going to show you how it works, but before I do, I'm just going to say a few things about it. It's got different little heat sets. It's low and high, 8, 10, and 12. And so this morning I did it on high and a 10 second, and I love the curl, but it was just too curly for daytime, for what I needed today. Now, if I was going out, if I was going to go through something where I wanted to be a little more dressier, then that 10 would have been perfect. I haven't tried the 12-second one on high. I can only imagine that would be very curly. So I'll do one though and show it. But right now, I think my favorite is the 8 in the low setting. So I'm going to show you that in some pieces of my hair that maybe is not as curly, but I really like it. It's people kind of get weary about it because it takes your hair and it winds it up in this contraption. This morning, I will say back here, I got it hung in my head. I was rushing and I really wasn't paying attention, and I just took a little piece, and I put it too close to my head, I think. And when I closed it, it just, and I was freaking out. So I hurried up and unplugged it, and I had to sit there and try to unwind it before it burnt my hair. I was scared. It didn't burn my hair. I did lose a couple of stringly out of it, but thank God that was it. I was thinking it was all going to fall out, that little piece at the top of my head. So it would have been good. So anyway, just so you know, I think that it's great. I love it. 4 stars, 5 stars, whatever. I recommend it for anyone that's looking for a curl. Just take your time doing it until you really get the use of it, and watch your pieces. Everybody's different, but I have long hair, short hair, don't matter, but you just want to make sure that you're putting, you don't want to over jam it. I don't know if you can really see, but there's a little, like a little drint, like a little ditch or something, I don't know what you call it, indentation here that your hair goes in, so you don't want it to be where your hair's all here, a big piece, because that's going to get it hung. Or if you get just like little thin pieces, that's going to take it, that's going to tangle it. So you got to judge on yourself for your own. So you just have to kind of watch that. So anyway, I'm going to turn it on. I'm putting it on low, and it's going to be blinking. Can you see it's blinking? So that's telling you, hey, Wendy, it's not ready. When it completely comes on, then it's going to tell you, Wendy, it's on. So then you'll know it's ready. So I'm going to show you. Let me get this piece because I got some strangling pieces. I think maybe. I'm just going to show you a few because it's already curly. But I'll do it when I have my hair straight. Another video, I'll show you a piece that when it's straight, how it goes. But I mean, my hair was, I washed and dried it this morning. It was straight as straight can be, and now it's not. So I mean, you know, you're looking for, my husband tells me I have too many curling irons, that I'm always looking for curling iron. Well, this one, I have problems with my shoulder hurting me a lot, so this one is going to eliminate that. That's how I talk myself into getting it. I'm thinking, you know, I won't have to use my arm because I have a clipless, and you gotta wind. That's a lot of pressure on my arm. This way, don't do it. So anyway, I'm just gonna spray it a little bit. I like heat protectant. You always want to use a heat protectant on your hair so it will not burn your hair. So there's Arrow, and it says this. If you can, I don't know if it's stony, but it says this side to your head. You always want to make that side to your head, and the curl can start anywhere you want. I'm going to put it in that little contraption. You can start it up here, You can start it way down here. I'm going to start about right here, and I'm just going to clip down on it. See, it takes the hair. It just took the hair. I'll show you another piece. And you're going to hear beeps. On the 8-second one, you're going to hear 3 beeps, and then you're going to hear like continuous little beeps. And that, you know, it's done. It's saying, hey, I'm done. Almost dropped it. Can you see that curl? It is so cute. I always let my hair set a minute before I touch it. Let it cool, let the curl cool before I go back through it. But next piece I'm just going to show you. I'm going to try to so you can see how it sucks it in. Till my husband, okay, I'm going to put it up here. And you can see it, it's going to take it. And it's done. Then you're going to go to another piece. Now this morning how I do my hair is I always section it in about 4 or 5 pieces. I section my hair. I section the sides. This side I pin, this side I pin, and then I go 2 to 3, usually 3 pieces that I section off, and then I do one section at a time in different state levels because I have a lot of hair. So I think a lot of times, we'll do this piece. I think a lot of times that's the trick to any kind of hair. Getting the right curl is sectioning your hair the correct way and getting that curl in there. I don't know if you heard them beeps, but there you go. And let's say you're thinking, I like that curl, but Wendy, I don't want it that curly. I want it at the lowest setting it has, but I don't want it that. Well, I'm going to show you. You can stop it at any point. So you put your hair back in it, and you're going to clip it. And when you hear that first beat, second beat, take it out. And then it makes more of a wavy curl, see? And then what I do is I always take my hands and I rub them through my hair to kind of soften the curl. Or sometimes my ends, my hair's long, but sometimes like my ends, I feel like they need to be more softened. So when I curl it, I might just take the ends and just kind of soften the ends. Everybody's different. I take my hands and then I don't know if y'all can see that, but and then I curl it. My hands and just kind of. Now, of course, if you're wanting more of a curly, like I said, you're going out, you're doing stuff. Let's do some on this side. You want it more curly, so you wouldn't want to do too much of a brushing out or anything. Let's make sure we get this piece right. But you wouldn't want to make sure that it's not. You want to keep the curl in it, so you wouldn't really want to put too much hands in it too much to soften it. But I really like it though. I think it's neat. I think it's great. I think that why haven't I seen this sooner? I wish I did, because it seems to be holding the curl really good, like I said. And look at that, just on that little curls. Everybody's doing any time you want. I already have heat protected on my hair, but it's already curly today, but I'm gonna put a little more in it. And you take it. And you can just go out without even touching your hairspray and go. It's up to you. But I'm gonna do this one piece here. It looks like it's from the back. And curl it more. And that's what's good about it, because you can just. I mean, you don't move your arm at all. It's not heavy. I know I've seen some people was worried about that. Had asked me, but it's not heavy. It's like I said, I have problems with my shoulder, and it doesn't work my shoulder in any way. So that's a good thing. I don't have to do too much work in it. We're gonna get 2 pieces out of this one, I think. As long as you put your hair in the right position. Don't overload it. I'm going to take it out before it even beat that last time. So some people who's like, I don't know how long to keep curling on in my hair and all this. Well, this takes all that from you. It tells you when to take it out unless you want to take it out sooner. There you go. It is a pretty curl, and I'm trying to, so you can see all my curl here. Hair's long. I'll try to stand up so you can kind of see. It's very pretty. I love it. I suggest you get it if you've been looking for a curling iron. It's well worth it. I got it at Ulta Beauty, and turn it off. I got it at Ulta Beauty. It was $100, $99.99 I think it is. Anywhere as you get it, that's how much it is. You're not going to get it any cheaper. But I think it's well worth it. Like I said, it's really, you think about it, it's probably like 6 to 12 irons in one, because it has 3 settings, 8, 10, and 12. So that's 3 different curls. Plus you can cut it down in half or even more off of that. So you're really getting where you can have a beach wave to a spiral wave, really spiral wave. So I mean, you know, for the price, it's really not bad. It's a good thing. It's a good investment. I love it. I think it's great, and I will be using it more and more, and I'll let you know if I happen not to like it anymore. But so far, so good. So if you're thinking about getting it, just go out and buy it. So thanks for watching, and I hope I didn't go too long with it. Thank you. Bye. See you next time.